Rope drop morning here on a Tuesday morning. It is 7:34 a.m. But not just any rope drop, not just any Tuesday, a day that we've been waiting literally 10 months for. We're rope dropping Haunted Mansion because the standby queue is officially open. They completed. We did a video yesterday showing that the walls were down, and we had said most likely that the attraction would open the next day, Tuesday morning, and sure enough, that's what's happening. The first thing I noticed this morning when I opened up the app at 6 a.m. was that virtual queue is not being offered for the Haunted Mansion. That if you want to ride, you could go standby or lightning lane, which is just a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I could not be more excited, more happy to be able to just get in there and get in that queue and take a look, not just at the queue itself, obviously, because that's going to be spectacular. I've already seen pictures. We posted some pictures on social, but just to have that experience of standby back after 10 months, it's a beautiful thing. We've done, I don't know how many rope drop videos, and now I have to recalibrate that, I think. But let's get this rope drop started. Let's go to Haunted Mansion and see what's ahead of us. Suddenly aware that Disney hasn't really said anything. They've made no sort of announcement, nothing public, just on the app. The app just says, hey, there's no virtual queue now, so get in standby. The guests have been trained, though, for the past 10 months to expect Haunted Mansion to either be closed or virtual queue. So I'm wondering how long it's going to take for people to sort of register. And I'm looking at this crowd right now. The crowd that we were in has split to the right to go to Rise of Resistance. So we're getting just, a modest group of guests here heading for the Haunted Mansion, it looks like, or maybe not even that, I don't know. And our first concern was whether or not they're going to let guests see the whole queue, but I can see guests going back. Oh my God. We're going standby. Thanks, guys. Wow, it's happening. Here we go.
I love your outfit though, it looks cool, both of you.
We just went through standby. Wow, just as predicted. Left turn. Okay, we start looking at details, start looking at new additions, statues, etc. Little cat plaque here. Oh, hey guys. Good to see you guys. You bet, guys. Wow, listen to that. Perfect. Oh, this fountain is much more alive. All right. I
had to park the stroller, especially like in Rise of the Resistance. All the time.
Wow. Oh my God. It's going to take me a while to process all of this. Oh my gosh. Hey guys. Look at what they've done. Wow. Madame Leota. Oh, here we go. We haven't seen this. Yeah, why is there a safe here? That's so bizarre. Into the covered area. Wow. There's the mausoleum. Cannot wait to see how that looks. Morning. And then it's exactly as I had predicted it. We're going to come back out on the other side of the wall, and then we'll approach or actually already inside the threshold, we'll make a left and get into the traditional queue space. From day one, first time I saw that concept art, I said, this is how it's going to go. I'm so excited. I can't believe we nailed it. Hi, good morning. There's some folks cashing in their lightning lanes, which you could have used this morning today instead of virtual queue. Ah, fantastic. Lightning lane will be on the right. Oh my god, 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 I'm gonna freak out now. This is it. This is it. Holy crap. Wow. Look at what they did. It looks fantastic. Wow. I want to see more. They've kept all this up here. Also, there's Master Gracie. They've added that. There wasn't a tombstone for Master Gracie before, was there? Not here, only at Disney World. And now we're in the traditional Haunted Mansion queue space. Look at that. Wow. Really good. This looks amazing. This is better than I expected it to look, especially the mausoleum. I could not have imagined it looking as good as it did, fitting in as nicely as it does here. Fits in beautifully. It looks beautiful. It's so much better than that old sort of boring plain queue that we had before. People talking about, I don't want to lose the Haunted Mansion queue. Look what you got. Amazing. Okay, I have to ride Haunted Mansion now, but we're going to go again. I'm hoping standby isn't too bad. We're going to try again after this.
Be sure to bring your Santa Claus sack.
Well, if it wasn't obvious, that was outstanding. That was breathtaking. So good that I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to get back in that queue again right now and go through standby. It's gotten a little more busy, a little more impacted, so we're going to have lots more time to take a loving look at everything inside that queue. Let's go again. Which, by the way, is a thing we can do now because there's no more virtual queue. Here's your new posted wait time of 30 minutes. Oh, that's shorter than I thought it would be. Stand by once more.
Good luck.
Thank you. Wow. Wow. Okay, so proper full queue this time. We didn't really get to observe this, but that music is just beautiful. We're going to get more of that on this trip through, I'm sure. I'm kind of wondering how much of this... Well, most of this looks like it's new, right? I know there's some recycled statues from the old queue, but most of this looks pretty new. I love this tree right here. much of it is very, very dark and ominous. I need to know what the references are for these, their source. Outside, the safe again, which we'll come back around on that in a minute. This could be an odd reference, but why does this remind me of the theme song from Dexter? The story around the orbs. There are like 3 or 4 of them in the queue, scattered about. Obviously, I think they're supposed to be themed areas. Like this is supposed to be the Madame Leota themed area, which is why those orbs are in there. I was going to say they look like, you know, seance orbs, but I want to know if there's more to it than that. Lots of cats. Another orb, that's the 4th one we've seen. Why is there a safe in a garden?
We have 3 sundials, but none of
A minute. This rear queue back here. They must be having some issues, perhaps? Or they're trying to figure out how to redirect it. Or we'll keep going. Oh my god. Guys, we're so at Disneyland right now. We're so on Haunted Mansion. By the way, we got in this queue at, I want to say 8:48. It is now 8:59, so that was 11 minutes to get through the threshold and nearly to the point where we mix in with the old queue. And where we are right now, for what it's worth, is roughly where the border of the Haunted Mansion used to be. You know, just in front. Actually, no, I take that back. We're inside the Haunted Mansion, so this new queue space actually was embedded a little bit further in. Trying to imagine, we're up against the wall basically that was there before, and then on the other side of me to my right would be the perimeter, the wall that separated Haunted Mansion from Magnolia Cart, which would be right there. right there. So they've used most of this queue is in the proper Haunted Mansion perimeter. I thought it pushed in more towards Magnolia Court, but most of this is actually old Haunted Mansion space that we're in right now. If I have it correctly, if they put the entrance in the same spot it was before, the threshold right there, then the perimeter would have been right there. So a lot of that space right now, or that we're just in, is old Haunted Mansion space, which means they've used less of Magnolia Park than I would have thought. I thought they were going to take about half. It looked like they were cutting it right in half, but I'd be surprised if it's even a third. Magnolia Park is almost entirely full. Almost. I wouldn't say 10 feet. I want to say they brought it out maybe 10 feet into that space. Looking at all the construction footage, this looks deeper than it did before. Did they push the walls back or bring this out some, or is this just a figment of my imagination? But that looks like it has more depth than it did before. We'll never know. I won't be able to get a closer look at it until I get a lightning lane, because this is going to be permanent standby, the lane we're in now, and that's permanent lightning lane. This looks, I feel like it was maybe half that, their view. So if we were to extend the line from the threshold there, just cut that straight across, and you see it would bisect that part of the queue. So anything forward on this side of that is that even possible? Am I crazy? That's most of this is inside the limit line of that threshold right there. Unless they move that back, which is a possibility, I guess, but that doesn't seem logical. But what's up, guys? But yeah, if that's correct, if we could make that assumption that that's the old spot, then we have to assume that most of this is proper queue. I can't get my head around that. There's no way. There's no way. Because if we're on the same trajectory here, the wall to our left would have been right about where that wall is there. And then beyond that would have been... They must have repositioned that entrance, although that just seems hard to believe. I'm going to need somebody with some serious brains to help me figure that out. And there it is. There's the mausoleum. We made that right turn in here. And I have to say that this space is much bigger, much roomier. There's more queue space here than I thought. I thought we had a reduction actually in capacity in this space, but it's possible that it's at least the same, I guess. I have to wonder if they pushed the burn back. They may have pushed the burn back a little bit to get this in here the way it is. But that is magnificent. It feels like it totally belongs here, and you'd have no clue that that's actually an elevator that ADA guests can use to exit, and then they just go out that gate right there. I've yet to see one. Nor have we yet to see them use this whole queue space, but this, yeah, see, look how much wider they are. Do you guys remember the old days, how narrow? Go to Fantasyland, and you can see what an old queue used to look like, how they built queues back in the day. This is a good 50% wider, I'd say. And without losing any capacity, really. I don't feel like they've lost any capacity in doing that. I don't know, maybe they brought it in, but they put some tombstones back. Not the same, something that we didn't even notice on the first trip through. I knew it was here because I saw it yesterday, but that's a new fountain right there. They've just dropped a fountain. Hopefully, let's see. Is there... I can't tell if there's any apparatus to make it live. I don't see any electrical in there. I'm hoping they make it live, but they never did make the one out there live, so... If I'm not mistaken, the birdhouse that was here on that wall, right there, is not here. By the way, here's Lightning Lane. They are mixing in the exact same place that they did before. I thought they might mix at the door, but they are sending them out and around, and now we're in the same exact spot. but there's no wall here now. This used to be very, significant wall. Oh, look at that. I didn't notice this before also. We saw this yesterday, but not today. That's what we're assuming is the groundskeeper, the guy with his dog after you fall out the attic. That must be a little pet station. He's got his shovel and a bowl and a bone for his dog right there. That's definitely groundskeeper type stuff right there happening. And here we are again, ready to ride. By the way, it is 9:19. We've been in the queue now for 31 minutes. So pretty accurate time out there on the board. Outstanding. I'm so pleased. I'm so happy. I'm going to let Haunted Mansion ferment for just a little bit. I think I do want to go back through one more time for the acoustic channel to get a silent walkthrough, but I'm really happy. This is great. I hope everybody else is happy with it. I know there's still going to be some people who are like, I'm like, how can you be about this? But I'm gonna try to be chill. I've got a when I was checking the app this morning to make sure Haunted Mansion was standby, I went ahead and grabbed a virtual queue for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I figured it would be a good idea to sort of pair these two attractions together, Haunted Mansion and Tiana's, considering their considering how their history has been interlinked now over the past year or so. So we're going to jump over there and ride Tiana's real quick. However, before we leave, let's note right behind me is the gift shop. They've given it a name. Disney has confirmed that the name is now going to be Madame Leota's Somewhere Beyond. And I've got a concept art of the interiors, which looks really rich and detailed. Very Madame Leota, if I do say. I mean, there's lamps everywhere, hanging things, the chairs, all kinds of Raleigh Crump looking chairs in there. I'm really looking forward to seeing the interiors of this place. I just hope that somehow they're able to get the exteriors to match that at least a little bit more than it is right now. If it stays this way, I might have to join some of the other voices who have said that this is a little she shed, basically, a little Home Depot she shed. But I'm gonna try to be patient. Let's go to Tiana's. Of course, the next question when it comes to virtual queues is, when is Tiana's going to fall off virtual queue? Not yet. They don't need it. I will say that for sure. This attraction is not needed. It can handle standby here more than easily. My guess is probably, I'm going to say after Thanksgiving is my guess. Hopefully by the 1st of December, I think we'll see this come off virtual queue and also on standby and lightning lane. They've had a couple of breakdowns already this morning. It's 9:45 as I record this. We had a couple of breakdowns this morning, so the queue is already a little bit impacted. It's affecting virtual queue. We got in this. Wait, when did we get in this?
He's going.
9:36, so it's been 9 minutes so far to get to this point. So it's not bad, but it's not as easy as it looks like it should be for virtual queue, especially at 9:45.
Look out, while you here we come.
She found her play.
Yeah, it's official. We are so back. Hello guys. We're so back. And all in, by the way, just 30 minutes. 30 minutes to queue and ride. So I'm pretty happy with that. Things are moving pretty smoothly. That was a good rep on Tiana's. The boats were constantly moving. There was no stick points. I really had a good time on that one, man. Not gonna lie, the more I ride Tiana's, the more I like it. It's just a true story. It's a good ride. Stopping by at the Haunted Mansion, checking on things. They are now up to a 60-minute standby, which means they've filled in all the gaps. The rear queue back there is full, and they're probably using all of the extended queue, the rear queue in the back as well. If it was 30, I was going to jump in, but I think I'm going to skip it for now because I need to get home and edit this baby. I'm trying to get this to you guys today. As I record this, it is 10:09 in the morning on a Tuesday, and I'm trying to get this to you by about 3 or 4 p.m. on this same Tuesday, so that means I can't waste an hour in there in that queue. I need to get home and put this thing together. So I'm going to take a quick look over here at this rear queue and just see how that looks right now, and then we're going to make our way out of here. But there you go. Yeah, this when we were here last time, they were not using any of this. They have found their way to completely using it all, filled up the entire queue. So people are getting the message. People are figuring out that Haunted Mansion is standby. The word is spreading. I was kind of wondering, like, this hasn't said nothing. Are people going to get the message? They got the message. Message received. Haunted Mansion is not only open, but on standby. No virtual queue. A+, no notes, 10 out of 10. Would recommend and would ride again. One last bit of news, one last bit of commentary that I'm going to add here on our way out. And this is something that we get into a lot of these same stories here in our State of Disneyland report, which is coming out tomorrow, I think. Although I shot it yesterday. I shot it before this, but it's being edited now, and we'll probably publish on either Wednesday or Thursday. Hey guys, how are you? But what's going on with Pirates? Hey guys. Pirates was put on Lightning Lane because Haunted Mansion was taken off. Now that Haunted Mansion is back on Lightning Lane, will they, as they silently promised, take off Lightning Lane for Pirates of the Caribbean? I can confirm that it is still on as of today. As of today, there's still a Lightning Lane queue happening. You can go up on the app and book yourself a time right now. How long will that be? before they take it off? I don't know. Maybe we'll have an answer in our upcoming State of Disneyland report. Stay tuned for that, guys. And stay tuned for more coverage of the Haunted Mansion, of course, and Tiana's. Boy, I really do. Well, you know what? When Tiana's gets out of virtual queue, when they put Tiana's on standby, that's when I'll update my guidance on rope drop or just, other various strategies. I'm going to do some recon on Haunted Mansion to find out how long it takes to get through all those little sections. I'm going to have a lot of fun timing all those new areas and how long, how long does it take to get through the pergola? How long does it take to get through the little maze that's in the middle? All that. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I hope you can't either. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the show. It's exciting. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. If you like this show and want to show your support, please do consider joining our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/freshbaked. And also, if you're looking to plan a trip to the Disneyland Resort, either here or Walt Disney World or on a cruise or to go to Alani or something like that, please do consider using our travel partner, GetAwayToday. There's a link in the description. They're our affiliate of ours, which means that we are connected. But obviously, we did that because we're big fans of them. They are so good at their jobs. They're very good, and they take very good care of you, and they are fans of us as well. So it's a very symbiotic relationship, Fresh Baked, Getaway, and you. So use that link in the description to book your plans. And then follow us on Instagram at _FreshBaked, on Twitter at FreshBaked Disney, that's Fresh Baked Disney, and on TikTok at Fresh Baked Disney. Otherwise, we'll see you next time, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, with our State of Disneyland report, and then I'm going on vacation. Be safe out there. Be kind to one another. Fresh Baked.